Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in week 2 of the regular season for our Madden NFL 22 Creative Player franchise for the Jaylon Jefferson series. So we are facing off against one of our NFC South rivals, the New Orleans Saints, and this is going to be our second straight game at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. So last episode, we were in Bank of America Stadium and we destroyed the New York Jets 72, I think it was 79-3, or it might have been 72-3, 79-3, 72-3, whatever. And we won big time, and Jaylon Jefferson had 468 passing yards. So that was a great accomplishment by the Panthers offense. Evidently, we only did get one defensive touchdown of the game, and that was towards the end of the fourth quarter. So we're going to show you the uniforms, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, so the New Orleans Saints are going to be wearing their white away jerseys with their away gold alternate pants, their current black socks, and their white with black shoes. So we face off the Saints the second time this regular season, but we're going to be doing it down in the Superdome, Caesar Superdome, and the Saints are going to be wearing their white away jerseys at home. Meanwhile, for the Carolina Panthers, they're going to be wearing their all black, but they're wearing light blue socks and white with light blue shoes. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints.
All right, so it is kickoff time here at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, as the Carolina Panthers are ready to kick this one off, and the New Orleans Saints are going to be ready to return this one. So they started off the season 0-1, losing to the Green Bay Packers last week. So Jameis Winston stepping onto the field for the first time for the Saints offense. So now this is going to be first down and 10 from the 32. And the FSU product that played some bits of baseball throws that pass, and it's going to be a second down and 4. Adam Thurman claimed that reception, so it's now second down and 4 for the New Orleans Saints. So Alvin Kamara claims that reception. That's going to be third down and 1 from the 41-yard line. And the Panthers are trying to play some consistent defense here on third and 1. And they are just going to run it with Alvin Kamara. And that is going to be a 4-yard gain for Kamara. And that's going to be a first down and 10 for the New Orleans Saints offense. So they're wanting to move the chains. They don't want to lose a second straight game in a row. So Alvin Kamara runs the ball for 6 yards. That's going to be a second and 4. They're down at the middle of the field, down at the 50. So they're going to step back to pass, and the New Orleans Saints do get a first down on that play. We're using the 4-3 defense here. So we're trying to play as much consistent defense as we can to prevent this Saints offense from getting their first touchdown of the game. So the objective in football is to see how many more points you score than your opponents, right? So they're going to run it with Alvin Kamara. So he does not lose nor gain any yards on that play, but Jermaine Carter Jr. makes the nice tackle on third down and 10 But they're going to step back to pass. And that is going to be a first down and 10. So Alvin Kamara claiming that reception. So we're ready to blitz on the defense. First down and 10. So we're hoping that we can either get a fumble recovery or an INT in this game. So they're going to run it with Alvin Kamara. So he only gains about 4 yards on that play. Oh, wow. When we claim a fumble and Jermaine Carter Jr., he is going to recover this one and he is going to jump on into the end zone for a Carolina touchdown. So this is going to be the first TD of the game. And this is the first time all regular season that we started off the game with a defensive touchdown. So Jameis Winston gets sacked. He doesn't know where the football is after he gets sacked. So the Carolina defense recovered it and just took it straight into the end zone for a touchdown. Panthers up 7-0. We're going to take a break. All right, so we make a fumble recovery with Hassan Reddick. And Hassan Reddick is going to actually take this all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So it's going to be a 14-0 Carolina Panthers lead. So 2 defensive touchdowns to start off the game. That is a great way for our defense to be more productive, because you know what they say, defense does win championships, and that is true. It happened with the 1976 Oakland Raiders, the 2000 Baltimore Ravens, the 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the 1970s Pittsburgh Steelers, and it happened mainly with the 2015 Denver Broncos with Von Miller. So Panthers lead it 14-0, and we'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, first down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Jameis Winston handing this one off to Alvin Kamara. And Alvin Kamara actually gains a first down on this play. So he has not been a bad runner all this game. And it's been 5 yards per contact. So first down and 10 now for the New Orleans Saints. So they're going to run it with Kamara. So the Saints' biggest mistake from the first quarter was just losing fumbles. And it was a good thing for the Panthers because that's how they got their 2 touchdowns in this game. So they're going to run it with Alvin Kamara. Only gained about 2 on that play. Third down and 5 now. And we're hoping to probably get an INT or a picks or a fumble recovery. But the Saints, they're just marching in to get a first down. So we're going to play some consistent defense here. Adam Trotman was his name. I thought it was Thurman, but it was actually Trotman. So he is just going to run it. Alvin Kamara gets stopped down at the 17. And this is going to be a first down and 10. So 113 total yards in this first half for the New Orleans Saints. So they're going to step back to pass, and they're going to throw it. And the ball is out, and we recover it down at the 1-yard line. So this is our first time on offense all game, because really we have been on defense for most of the game up until this point. So the Saints now have 3 turnovers in this game already. So we're going to run the ball, and this is going to be second down and 5. So we're just going to use a single back formation, use a quick slant route here, and we're going to put in some DJ Moore. So we're hoping not to get sacked in the end zone, but that turns out to be an incompletion on third down. Why didn't they put in Christian McCaffrey? Why? So we're just going to use the sluggo seam pass play on 3rd and 5 from the 6-yard line. I'm hoping not to get sacked offensively. And we gained 24 yards on that play. So that was a 24-yard reception for DJ Moore. And we're going to try to move the chains quite a bit. So now Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to step back to pass. He's going to fire this one all the way deep out to DJ Moore, and he scores a touchdown just before the 2-minute warning. And that was a 70-yard touchdown, and it's going to be 21-0 Carolina. All right, so we're going to use the zone coverage on first down and 10. So the Saints are going to throw this pass. It is incomplete. So 9 for 13, 80 yards for Jameis Winston already. So I took a small break because the 2-minute warning was about to start as soon as we got the touchdown. So third down and 10 now for the New Orleans Saints. I mean, these two defensive touchdowns to start off the game were really beneficial because we haven't really had a chance to get a second defensive touchdown, and this results in a 4th and 10. So Amir Abdullah is ready to return the punt now for the Carolina Panthers. So he formerly played with the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. That turns out to be a touchback. So we're just going to use a pistol formation pass play on first down and 10. So we're just going to run it with Jaylon Jefferson. So now Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to get stopped down at the 37 for a gain of 17 yards on this play. So we have 77 rushing yards so far this regular season for Jaylon Jefferson. So we're going to step back to pass, and he's going to fire this one deep. That's way too high, but that turns out to be an incompletion. But now second down and 10, we throw this one out to Robbie Anderson. So now Robbie Anderson gets it into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown for the Carolina Panthers. So he has already 157 passing yards to start off in the first half. So he has already 9 passing touchdowns on the season. So if he ends up scoring 6, he will have it by either next episode or the episode after. So Carolina up 29-0. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, and this is now the beginning of the second half here at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Amir Abdullah returns this kickoff. He does get stopped down at the 24. So there is no Christian McCaffrey for this episode because he has a high ankle sprain. Don't know when he'll be back. But I'm hoping that it won't. Hopefully he'll be back soon. So I'm going to use a PA boot flow pass play on second down and 10. So now Jaylon Jefferson. I'm going to throw this one out to Ian Thomas. So now Ian Thomas gets down at the 48. And he already has 2 touchdowns, Jaylon Jefferson. So we're going to move the chains along the lines. First down and 10. And we're going to throw this one out to Ian Thomas. So he uses that juke move, gets stopped down at the 24. So 200 yards even for 209 yards for Jaylon Jefferson. So now we're going to throw this one out to Amir Abdullah, but that turns out to be an incompletion. So we're going to run it with Amir Abdullah on second down and 10. So we're going to hand this one off to Abdullah, and he does not gain very much, only about 4 on that play. Third down and 6 now for the Panthers. So we've got to step it up because if we get a first down, we're in the red zone no matter what. But we're going to run it with Abdullah. Breaks a tackle, gets it into the end zone for a Carolina touchdown. And this is going to be his first rushing touchdown of the year, and it's going to be 36-0. All right, first down and 10. They're going to step back to pass. They're going to throw this one out to Michael Thomas. So this is going to be a second down and 2. So we've allowed 95 passing yards defensively. So second down and 2, they're going to hand this one off to Alvin Kamara, and he only gains about 3 on that play. So this is a first down and 10. So we're They're down at the 40, so I'm thinking they're going to run it again. And that was a loss of 1 on that play, so this will be 2nd down and 11. So we are playing some consistent defense here. I mean, we did have 2 defensive touchdowns in this first quarter, but now this is going to be an incompletion. 3rd down and 11 now for the New Orleans Saints. So the Saints have got to step it up just a bit. And they're going to step back to pass. And he gets sacked. And Brian Burns, he is going to claim a fumble recovery for a touchdown for the Panthers. So the Florida State product gets his first defensive touchdown on the year, and it's going to be 43-0 Panthers. Take a look at that. He is just running the field like he's Sonic the Hedgehog. And Jameis Winston lost his 3rd fumble recovery, and Carolina gets their 3rd touchdown defensively of the game. So we're actually going to take a break. We claim our 4th defensive touchdown of the game. CJ Henderson makes that fumble recovery for a touchdown. So he did the same thing last episode, but it was towards the end of the game. So Jameis Winston losing the football for the 4th time, and we pick it up. So it's going to be 50-0. So we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. All right, so now 1st down and 10. Jameis Winston throwing an interception. So now Shaq Thompson, he is going to take this one all the way straight into the end zone. So that was a 34-yard return. And this is going to be our first pick 6 of the game and on the season for the Carolina Panthers. So they're going to take this one to the house. So the Saints offense really went downwards today. I mean, they lost 4 fumble recoveries to touchdowns, and this is going to be our 5th defensive touchdown of the game. And we're going to actually take another break while we're at it. So it's now going to be 57-0. All right, so I decided just to put Cam Newton in just for the 4th quarter. And I wanted to give Jaylon Jefferson a little break because he was doing so well. Throwing the football and doing quite a bit of runs there. So 1st and goal, we're down at the 3-yard line. Newton is ready to step back to pass. Actually, he's going to run it because we're only going to get 3 yards in for a touchdown. So it's going to be his first touchdown on the year. So it's going to be 64-0. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 34. They're going to throw this one, and they lose the football. And now CJ Henderson now makes 3 fumble recoveries, and he only had 1 out of those 3 fumble recoveries. He only had scored 1 touchdown. So we're going to use some Jaylon Jefferson. So now the Saints have had 9 turnovers already. So we're just going to run it. And we get stopped down at the 49. Demario Davis with 2 sacks already for the Saints. That is a loss of 1, by the way. But we're going to go to the single back options and use the verticals drag pass play on 2nd down and 11. So we got to step it up just a little bit. And we claim a reception. So that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. So there's 36 seconds left. And we are just going to take the W as is. We win it 64-0. So we just run the ball, take one last timeout just for a bit. So we see the nice skyline of Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. So 1st down and 10. We're just going to run this one out with Cam Newton, and we get stopped down at the 14. We win the game 64-0 for the week 2 matchup. I am going to go over statistics right now. All right, here we are in the statistics. Jaylon Jefferson, 145.8 passer rating, 5 for 8, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Jameis Winston only had 1 INT on the day. Evidently. So, Cam Newton had a rushing touchdown, and so did Amir Abdullah. touchdown receptions. Robbie Anderson had 63 yards for a touchdown. DJ Moore had 3 receptions, 150 yards, and 1 touchdown, averaging 50. So now defensively, this is going to be a long list for Carolina. Demario Davis, 2 sacks. Kamal Martin, 1 sack. Carl Joseph had a sack. Shad Tuttle had 0.5 sacks. David Onyemata had 0.5 sacks. Jeremy Chin had a sack. 0.5 sacks. Hassan Reddick had a sack. Derek Brown had 1 sack. And interceptions wise, Shaq Thompson, he had a 36-yard pick six straight into the end zone for a touchdown. But there was 3 fumble recoveries by C.J. Henderson, the Florida product, only getting 1 touchdown out of that. Brian Burns did have a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Jeremy Chin had one, didn't have a touchdown, but Hassan Reddick did. And Jermaine Carter did as well, but he left the game injured. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensive touchdowns, and the Saints, I think, had 8. So only 3 of them were considered for touchdowns. So this ends it here. I'm signing off. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.